amor, uma canção pra ser feliz ao deixar. Muita calma pra pensar e de tempo pra sonhar. Na janela é visto o corcovado, redentor querido. Uma vida sempre assim, com você perto de mim, até eu apagar a velha chama. E eu que era triste, descrente deste mundo, vai encontrar você e eu conheci. Oh, que felicidade, meu amor. Thank you and welcome.
If everybody can find their seats, we're going to get started. I know there's still kids out there. One of them is mine. Down. They're good, I know, yeah. Well, the adults, maybe they can make their way down, getting their wine. Lovely. Are you all having a wonderful, fantastic, absolutely beautiful day? I know I am, and it feels incredibly special to me to share today and to share this space with my family, to share it with you, to share it with many of you that I've never met. I've only seen you on Zoom and suddenly figured out that you're you, and you took your mask off, and I thought, oh, I know you. We've never met, and now you're here, and we get to see each other in person, and together at this table, we create real change. RMM has made wonderful changes in the past 40 years. My name is Jennifer Rogers Brown, and I'm the president of the board. I'm honored to serve in this position, and honored to know so many wonderful board members that have dedicated many years to be part of RMM. I can see its long future ahead, and I can see a wonderful staff. Seeing them here, I'm just so overjoyed with the amazing staff that RMM has. Thank you for allowing me to say a couple extra minutes of thank you to this amazing staff that holds RMM together. And we're going to be welcoming first Reverend Richard Witt to the stage, who is now also celebrating his 30 years as Executive Director. And I hope you join me today and tomorrow in embarrassing him horribly by constantly telling him congratulations and thank you. So everybody put your hands together and welcome Reverend Richard Witt.
evening. Wow. Thank you all so much for being you, for being here, for blessing us with your presence. If you need interpretation, there's interpretation sets over in the corner. 40 years is an amazing time to try to figure out who all to thank. And that would require many, many weeks to do that. So a broad blanket of thank you, and a specific thank you to the board members of Rural Migrant Ministry. Would you be kind enough to stand up? Amazing staff of Rural and Migrant Ministry, my colleagues, would you stand up? And I want to give a special shout out to Liz Gress, who made this all happen. Welcome to your home, because your home, the Grail, is what our vision that we have been living into all these years, but we've never had the space to do it. And now we have the space to do it. So I hope this will be the first of many times that you grace us with your presence. There's so many things I could focus on from these 40 years. Our amazing youth empowerment program. And I'll just ask the members of Joy and YAG and YEG and Overnight Camp, would you stand up please if you've ever been a part of any of that? One of the things, though, that I specifically want to hold up tonight is the many-decade campaign to get farm workers treated the same under New York's labor law. Many of us marched, some from all the way from Long Island to Albany. We did legislative visits, we had patience, we had creativity, we had determination as we stood with those brothers and sisters that feed us. And if you are or ever have been a farm worker helping to feed and nourish us, would you please stand up right now? That journey led to the passage of that law in 2019. And that law was never the end game. The end game was creating the opportunity for workers in New York State to be able to gather together, bargain collectively, gain their own power, and have their voice heard in their workplace. And that has led to this. This is a bottle of Pindar wine, which RWDSU Local 338 helped stand with the workers of the Pindar vineyards to be able to be certified to have their own collective bargaining unit and negotiate for their own future. This is the first time in New York history that farmers have been able to do that. The greatest aspect of rural migrant ministry has been being in the midst of such amazing, passionate, creative people from faith, labor, the academy, the grassroots activists, and here we all are tonight. So thank you so much for being present. And Liz, if you would tell us how we can eat, then we'll be nourished for the next 40 years. Or, maybe we won't be nourished. Oh, there you are. Can we get power in this mic? This is the Liz that made this all.
Hey. Hey everybody, good evening. Thank you for joining us. So, we're going to do a little something special before we eat. A little surprise. The reason why we are gathered here this weekend, the 40 years of RMM, we are going to show a slideshow. There will be these monitors behind us. You can glance and kind of get a view of what 40 years of RMM looks like, which many of you have been a part of for the 40s. So enjoy, and then we'll talk about food.
Before we view, if we could bow our heads, because I don't need two mics. Oh God of many names, many faces, many places, many beings, thank you for bringing us together tonight. Thank you for bringing us together through all these years. May we live in the Spirit to strengthen one another, learn from one another, inspire one another as we go forward into the world seeking to be beacons of your love. And this food that we are about to eat, may we pause and remember those who helped make it possible, those who brought it out of the earth, off of the trees, off of the vines. May we give thanks for their hands, their hearts, their souls, and all those who along the way in the agricultural and food system helped bring this food to us tonight, especially Dee and the other chefs who prepared this food. Amen.